What's your favorite part of marriage?
Oh, obviously sex. Another. You good, bro? Alright, we're back. Just had a little cough attack. We had to peace out for a second, but we're good. Another day.
Another
Q&A. Woohoo!
Still in Australia.
Yes. So 3 things before we get into it. We traveled to a different place in Australia. Not going to tell you yet. You'll see why. 2, ConTeamClothing.com. I'm just telling you before the video. You already know it's good. 3, if I look very tired right now, because we're filming this Q&A at the end of the day. And that is because earlier today, what did I do, babe?
He left the hotel at like 5:30, was it?
Yeah.
I was like half awake, half asleep.
I was awake at 4:45 today.
Because he went to go meet some of his favorite YouTubers.
Okay. Jess like treats it like I'm a little kid
It's so
going
sweet.
to meet.
No, okay. Sorry.
I showed her the selfie that I took with them after filming the whole video with them and everything. And she was like, oh, you look so happy. I'm like,
oh,
are you like my mom? Like
It's so cute. Just because they're just YouTubers that he's watched for a long time. Like, we watch them together sometimes. I'll always hear you watching them, so
yeah.
it's just cool that you got to meet them.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're bros. But with that said, I vlogged some of it.
Do you want to say who it is and stuff?
Oh. Yeah, it's How Ridiculous. You probably know them. Australian YouTubers. They're massive. They're huge. We DM'd a few times. Then when we were in Australia, they were like, hey, if you ever make it out to undisclosed location, unless you already know who they are and where they live. Undisclosed location, because you'll know why. Let's shoot a video together. Or they invited me to be a part of one of their videos. And I was like, oh yeah, sick. That's lit. So, did that this morning. Vlogged some of it. So, I'm going to show you some of the clips from that right now. How ridiculous is this? Okay, so I'm here right now. If you don't know these 3 boys, I'll introduce you to them in a second. But they are Australian YouTubers, huge channel. I watch them all the time. I'm a fan. They do like trick shots and destroying things from dropping stuff on the top. Anyway, it's good stuff. And in Australia, I was able to meet them and they invited me to come do a video with them. So I'm pumped about that. And it's really exciting. I've watched this for like the past year. So it's cool being here in person. How you feeling?
Hey.
Hey.
Man, I've never been here before, so I'm pretty excited to get up the tower and have a look.
You've not, yeah, this is your first time here? As I was just telling them, I'm like, I've seen this, I've been watching this tower for the past year. I'm so pumped to be
You're
here.
finally here.
Yeah,
it's
right?
like the most famous tower in the world. Does it look taller than you thought it did?
It looks way more angled than I thought it did. Like they literally made it for dropping things.
Yeah, literally.
Into the pit.
Like so many people comment, they're like, why is this tower there? And surely it can't just be to drop something.
Actually, why is it actually
that
here?
is the point. People come here and they drop water balloons from the top just to like check out how gravity works. That's like,
is that actually?
That's literally the point. Yeah. So it's made
for real?
to like drop experiments. That's why there's like,
that's
you
hilarious.
See so many water balloon sort of remnants. Everyone thinks they're from us, but
that is so funny.
People who that come from.
Oh really? Wow, that's awesome. Yo, your guys' cameras are intense.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here.
Is this the slow-mo right here?
The extra slow-mo.
This is slowish mo. These are our like sort of heavy-duty vloggy cameras that we film everything on.
Heavy.
We've got like 4 GoPros.
Dude, that's amazing. I'm like, oh yeah, I like cameras, and I walk up with this little tiny like vlog camera. And I'm like, oh okay, yeah.
It's a different operation.
All right, guys, I hope you're not offended by this, but there's something different about the Perth accents.
Is that?
Yeah, especially I always tend to mimic your accent, Scott.
Oh.
Yeah, with Jess. Like I'll watch a video and I'll be like, this is amazing.
That sounds British.
Does it? No, that's not British. Apparently, see.
An inflection.
Yes.
On everything.
You have this little inflection that's like, oh.
When Americans like try to imitate Australians, they sound British.
No.
Let's
See?
go out to Australia, eh?
No, okay, I've been getting better because I'm married to an Australian. Yeah, but like her accent's like really dumbed down now because she's, you know.
She moving towards the American accent?
Yeah, Americans think she's Australian and Australians think she's American sometimes,
it's
actually. It's a sad day here in Australia. You want to hear my Australian accent? Give me something to say.
Just tell us about your day.
Oh, my day's been great, mate. Like, I've just been on a drive with you, and we've just been driving down, I don't know what your freeway's called, or your motorway's called, but we've just been... Is it good? Yeah. Is it good? See, my wife doesn't want me to sound Australian, so she always tells me it's bad. Jess, I love you.
That was actually pretty decent. You didn't try too hard because I think people go over the top.
People tell me I
And
used
then
to.
they sound British.
Yeah.
When people get excited about the shrimp on the barbie, it's
Oh, prawns on the barbie, bro.
yeah.
You like that accent? Was it good? Yeah.
Oh, look, he's married in Australia.
Yeah.
If you can't get it right after that, then I don't know when.
Yeah. Okay, so what's going on is they just, I don't know if you can see all the way up there. There's a big bag of a ton of stuff, the artillery, that we're going to be throwing down while someone is driving an RC car, which is just a remote control car, that are all right there. That's the name of the game. Oh my gosh, dude, that's so intense. The thing is swinging back and forth. Is this safe, dude? So that's what we're doing. It's gonna be, this is so fun. I'll show you some clips that they're actually getting for their video. They said that they would give me some, so we'll put them in right now. 3, 2, 1, go! That's 1.
Oh, watermelon!
That's 2.
Get the dunny!
3, baby.
Big Woody!
Nothing's getting in my way.
Go pitching! No!
It was a good day, boys.
Hey.
Good day.
Yeah, this is the fun part of our videos.
You excited to clean up?
Yeah, I'm coiling up a pipe at the moment. We're having a blast.
Well, I appreciate you guys letting me come out. Thanks for the invite.
That was awesome. It's good fun.
Boom. Boom. Hey, they don't know if I won or not, or if I made it to the finals or what, because they need to go watch your video. Link in the description. All right, boys. See you later. Thanks for the invite.
Mate, don't worry, we'll get to clean up.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I'll let you guys get to it. I don't want to distract you from cleaning up with you vlogging or whatever, so yeah.
You got one camera, one bit of footage to edit.
Yeah, it's just one easy little clip where you guys have like 10,000 cameras and 16 GoPros.
Yeah, we're literally rocking at like a half a terabyte of shoot.
Are you really?
I'm not even kidding.
Wow. Well, have fun, guys.
Godspeed on the way home.
I won't, Constant. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I don't want to keep distracting you guys, so. Alright, yeah. Later, guys. Peace. Fun stuff. I had a blast. They're super cool guys, and they do some really cool YouTube videos, so I had fun.
Cute.
What the heck?
I don't know, it's just so cute. Anyway, so that's what he did today.
I'm so tired, though. I'm exhausted. And we're doing another Q&A, as you already know, because the title of this video. So, enough of us introing things and telling you to
subscribe.
content clothing, subscribe, turn the post notifications on with the bell thing.
So, yeah, we're just going to jump
Those
right
are all
into it.
things that you should have already done.
First
and
question.
liked this video also.
First question is,
Yeah.
what made you fall in love with each other?
Aww.
Aww.
Her Australian accent, obviously. I was like, who? Dang.
That's
no,
why
not
you
just
fell in
that.
love with me.
No. Not just that.
I know, I liked his American accent too, actually.
Really?
Obviously.
Well, I don't know.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
just whatever.
Your love for God? Definitely.
Yeah, same with you.
Oh.
I mean, I was already interested when you DM'd me and you were like, hey, what church you go to? And I was like, ooh, you interested in God and me?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Next question is, what's your favorite part of marriage?
Oh, obviously setting up a really nice meal and just spending some quality time together. Sorry guys, that was a joke.
Are there any hints to projects coming up in 2021, you guys?
So, I've been working on something all year and it may be out by the end of the year, but I'm not sure exactly yet, but still working on this thing behind the scenes, have been since the beginning of the year, and very excited to show you guys. It's gonna be lit.
And definitely being in Australia, we've had a lot of time to kind of think creatively about what's next and what we want to do next.
This is big too. A huge weight was lifted off when the whole residency thing happened, and we're like now experiencing Australia and then being out here for so long. It's been like, okay, like when we go back to LA, what do we want to do with work? And I just feel like there's a lot of emotional weight lifted off that is allowing us to then want to approach like other projects and things that we want to do, you know?
So when we go back to LA, we have a meeting with our team for kind of the rest of this year and probably some of next year too, for different projects and different stuff we want to work on. Okay, this is aimed more towards Gabe, but Jess, please answer to what helps you when you are depressed, or what are things you do to help get through. Love you guys.
Wow. I will always, you know, find myself in these little slumps sometimes, and I'll try and like get outside. That's actually really good to like be out of, because when you're in your room or your house, it's just like really so being out, being off your phone is huge, because it's hard to get off of your phone when you're on it, and but it's just continually like getting you down there. I don't know what it is about your phone, but the more time you spend on it, or at least for me, the more time I spend on it, the more not bad I feel about myself, just bad that I just feel worse than I did before I went on my phone. Especially with social media and stuff. I don't know what it is about it, even if you're not comparing yourself to other people or whatever it is, there's just something about it that makes you feel worse. So I just try and spend as little time on social media other than like posting and doing the things that we need to do, you know, for our work or whatever, and reading books too. It just kind of gets...
And I think working out always helps.
Working out helps a lot, actually, getting some
and
exercise
eating
in.
some good food.
Yeah, I know people go on runs and that helps. That's kind of just some practical things I do. And then if you are like a believer, religious in any way, like praying and reading the Bible and spending time with God.
Okay, next question. Do you recognize people that are active on your Twitter?
You do like crazy.
I do.
I don't know how you remember all these people.
Yeah.
Like I'll be like, oh babe, we got a tweet from this one person, and she's like, oh yeah, I know her. I'm like,
oh yeah, we met in
what?
Dallas, or like
Yeah.
you know, especially tour meeting you guys helped me remember a lot of you. I don't know. I think I just see the same like usernames or the same names of or like pictures of people over and over, and then that's how I remember. I also love chatting a lot with you guys, so I do, but you do sometimes.
I wish I remembered more people from tour, but it happened so fast, and I was so sleep deprived the whole thing.
I know. I don't remember everyone, obviously, but
you remember so many people, and it makes me feel so bad because I don't remember that like as many people as you do.
Next question: where are you planning to go now?
Where are we right now?
So right now we are in Perth, in Western Australia.
The question has been answered.
This is the first time that we've both been to this side of the country, which is really exciting.
We've been here for about 24 hours.
Yes, but so far it's really cute. We're staying in a really cute area.
So we were thinking of coming here originally, and then we weren't sure if we wanted to or not at the beginning of when we got to Australia, and then when I was messaging with one of the guys from How Ridiculous, they invited me to come out to one of their videos if we ever made it out here, and I was like, that's it. It's confirmation from God. We gotta make it out.
But from here we're going back to Brisbane, and then
we're gonna be traveling quite a bit domestically inside the United States, and then we'll be coming back for Christmas to Australia. Actually, we may make a stop somewhere else before Christmas for our anniversary.
Yay!
Yeah, in December.
Good memory.
Oh, thanks, babe. Because I would totally forget that.
Next question: YouTuber you want to collab with?
I did it today. I actually did. There were the one people I'd be like, oh, I'd love to shoot a video with them.
Yeah.
That looks like so much fun.
I don't know who I would want to collab with. I'm sure I have someone, I just like can't think of it right now. But yeah, I know your answer would have been them, which is so cute. Next question: who can you impersonate really well? I read this out to Gabe, and I was like, who can you impersonate? And we started doing a couple, and so I thought that we'd do it.
Well, it's funny because I can like kind of do some that I don't know. They sound good in my head, but then Jess tries to mimic me, and it's hilarious. Who is this? Oh boy! That's all I can do of him. Oh boy!
That's all you can say.
That's all I can say.
Hi, I'm Elmo. That was good.
Was it?
Hi. Hi. And then the other guy that I like that you do is the...
What? Okay. What is it?
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Isla. I know. You want the new chair, right?
But sometimes you just do it not trying to be him. You'll just start doing that voice, and I think it's really funny. Well, you guys do an Australian tour now. You have your residency. We got this so much. I was going through the hashtag.
Oh, also, I don't know if it was trending anywhere else, but we saw
yeah.
the hashtag Ask the Conties was trending in Australia, so...
That's so fun.
Thanks, guys.
But yeah, so many people asked this, and it's definitely something that we're thinking about.
That'll probably be this meeting that we have with
Our team when we go back to LA.
in a few weeks.
We'll probably have that conversation.
And see what the dealio is.
That'd be so much fun. College advice. That's it. That's all she said.
Oh my gosh. My college experience was so weird. Like,
So was mine, to be honest.
I was at a local university for a year. I had like a few friends that I did Vine with. All my other friends were like friends from high school and stuff because I was still local. And I was doing Vine at that point. So I was like, that was like my thing. I was never a party person. I was just like focused on school. And then when I wasn't doing school, I was focusing on like making Vine videos. That was like kind of the two things.
That was kind of the same for me. I just like went to school, did my classes, and then left, and then like I worked a job or something.
Then when I went to FSU, that was just a weird really weird time. Like I was in acting school, which was so different than any normal school because I was constantly like very emotionally involved in like acting and doing that. Vine was also still a thing, and I was like growing that and trying to do that. Use your years in college to focus on what you want to do when you're out of college. Obviously, like that's what you're doing. Like, oh, I want to be an accountant. That's what, you know. But like I wanted to go into entertainment, and whether that was acting or like a professional social media career or whatever, I knew that was like the goal. So I spent the extra time that I wasn't working on my major, I was putting the extra time that I had into actually building something else out of it.
Anyway, you had taken a long time to answer.
So, okay, sorry.
My parents really want me to go to college, but I just don't know if it's the right thing for me. Do you have any advice? Love you both.
Alright, this one's a complicated one to answer, but I think we formulated like 4 things that we just want to hit.
Everyone is different, first of all.
Everyone's situation is different and like it's very specific to each person.
Yeah.
The first thing I would say is if you have a career path you want to chase down, which is essentially what we did because we didn't need college to do what we wanted to do for work, so we were able to leave school and focus on that. But then someone like my brother, which is the second thing, some career paths require you to have like a degree and go through school to learn that. Like my brother, he has his master's in accounting because he's in finance, and it required him to do all those years of school to get that, to be able to work in the positions that he's working in. But the third thing is I wouldn't just do nothing. Like if you're not sure what to do, I would encourage going to school, like college or uni or whatever, to help discover more interests and stuff like that and continue your education, because that's always beneficial. But also don't go into crazy debt. That's, I would say, the fourth thing. I know a lot of people take on the debt to go to like the school that they want to go to, but it's just really tough when you come out of it. And I know there's people that are like in their 40s and 50s who are still paying off their college loan. It's just tough to see that part of it, you know?
Yeah, again, such a difficult question to answer because everyone's different. Every family is going to have different things. Rock, paper, scissors, break, please.
Ooh. They should play you now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm not as like dramatic as you.
I'll just commentate.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, please get ready for round 1. Rock, paper, scissors. Ding, ding, ding. The crowds are going wild. And round 1. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, Jessica went with the scissors. What a classic move. Round 2. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh my word. She came out of the gate with the paper, and what did the copy come out with? We don't know because we're looking at it vlog camera. Round 3. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, back to the scissor for a classic cut, snip, snip. Someone won, or you tied, or something.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know on Twitter.
The lighting has gotten like bad over
I know,
the course of it just got dark outside. It was daylight outside and now it's dark, so you know, whatever.
Do you plan on living in LA forever?
No.
Nah. We talk about this quite a lot, especially when we talk about kids and stuff.
Yeah, we don't see ourselves raising kids in LA.
Right, a lot of people do, and we have friends that are from LA and love it, but
they have like family and like,
right, yeah.
You know, their parents are there and stuff like that.
We don't have any family in LA, and so
it'd be really hard. It's hard enough for us to just find someone to like dog sit for us in LA.
Oh my
like,
gosh.
You know, if we have a kid and we want to like go on a date, to find the like people in LA to babysit for like your friends and stuff like that, like that's just tough because everyone just has busy schedules.
Yeah, when we have a family, we definitely want to be surrounded by our family.
Yeah, and just kind of like slow down a little bit and focus on that and be around family.
Next question. What do you do on Sundays? Do you work or do you rest like in a Sabbath? You inspire me so much.
Sundays is actually half a work day for us usually. In Australia, our schedule's been weird because we're traveling and working remotely is a little different. So
and
like,
the time zones are really strange, and so
yeah, I'll try to get up really early to respond to emails or take calls.
Usually in our normal routine, Sunday afternoon into the night is our like organizing and getting stuff ready for the next week.
Like in LA, Sunday would be like we go to church in the morning, we'd probably like grab lunch with friends or something, and then from there we'd go home and start working on stuff and getting ready for that week. And then our Sabbath, for those of you who don't know, that's just a rest day. We implemented that this year because we really needed to take rest days. We take that on Saturday. We post videos on Saturday mornings as well, so we get that all ready Friday night, and then just when we wake up we hit public, and then that's the only thing we do on Saturday, and then we spend the whole rest of the day into Sunday till after church.
Yeah.
Is then when we start working again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is Gabe ever going to get a tattoo?
We just recently had a conversation about
We did
this.
like a couple days ago.
Because originally the deal was once Jess has a residency and we go to Australia, I would then get
I don't know if we
tattoo.
ever shared that online, but yeah, that was kind of the little deal that we made.
I'm a person who likes to go all out. And if I got one, I would want to like probably get a few more. And I don't want like a big tattoo, it would be a small one. So I'd want a few other small ones around that area to like fill out the look, you know? I would only see myself like getting one, but then if I got one, I'd want a lot. So as of right now, I don't plan on it anymore. And Jess is happy about that because she was like, I told you to wait because you would make up your mind.
Next question. I know you guys love Australia and it'll forever be Jess's home, but have you guys ever gotten homesick for LA? We have a little bit. I've loved being in Australia, but
Yeah.
we are constantly out of routine being here because we don't have like one place or anything.
Yeah.
Obviously not being with Milo. We miss our friends.
Just sometimes traveling gets like really overwhelming, so it's like, oh, I just
We
want to
have
be...
been doing a lot of traveling too.
It's just like, oh, I just want to be back in...
Like a routine.
Yeah, at least for someone like me, I'll become like less productive with my work if like traveling gets in the way of it or whatever. And then I like kind of feel bad about myself.
We don't necessarily miss LA, but we miss the people. We miss our routine, definitely. Like, we haven't been able to work out a bunch and eat the best. And so I think we're more excited to just go back to kind of our routine.
Yeah. Wow, I'm tired, dude. Waking up at 4:45 is no joke.
Where would all your excessive PR products, makeup, clothing, accessories, etc. go? Anything that I get in the mail, if it's something that I'm not going to try out or anything, then I keep it in a box, and whenever friends come over, they can go through the box, and then if my friends don't want it, then I'll donate it somewhere. Where do you truly see yourselves living and starting?
I'm a master bottle flipper, dude. Wow. Okay, sorry.
Where do you truly see yourselves living and starting a family in the future? I know living in LA is easier with your jobs, but if you had to pick, where would you both prefer to live? I feel like this is also something that we've been talking about a lot recently, especially now that we're able to travel and I have my residency. We're talking about kids and the future and stuff. It's definitely something that we're trying to figure out because his family all live in Florida, my family all live in Australia.
Yeah.
And obviously when we have a family, we all want
Be
all
around
families to be around the children. As we answered before, like not in LA, but we're still trying to figure the rest out with that.
Yeah. But with that said, we would want to travel a lot with our kids because of families on opposite sides of the world, and we want to homeschool our kids also. That's just something that we'd want to do. Have we ever said that?
Surely we have. We've done so many Q&As.
Yeah.
We're like, so lucky with what we do right now that we are in the position to stay home a lot too.
Yeah, but we do work a lot from home. In the future, we want to be able to like have enough passive income through like investing in real estate and investing in businesses or like businesses that we've started and building kind of like a portfolio for ourselves that we can generate passive income that doesn't require our time to work, but that we've set up that these things kind of work for us in a sense. Something that would enable us to just allow our families to see our kids and allow us to be very present parents. Anyway, that's like future kind of what. Why are you smiling at me?
It's just funny because you always answer questions so like
long. I get it.
But it's good like content. It's just like you're just funny.
Thanks.
It's a good thing though. That's how I answer.
You make me feel embarrassed.
No, don't be embarrassed. Hope you guys enjoyed that Q&A of us just sitting in our hotel room. It's fully dark outside now.
I am so tired.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Gabriel
dude.
woke up really early, so he needs to go have a
I feel like
nap.
my when explaining things, I was just explaining so bad.
Don't forget content clothing for all your clothing needs. We love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Peace out from Jess
Gabriel.
Conti.
Yo!